Hey! So, thanks to a lovely new subscriber and commenter, I have decided that I am going to read you my books. I'm not going to be reading from a book because I don't actually have any of them. I gave them all away. So, I will be reading from the Word document on my computer. So, a little bit about this series I'm going to start with. It's called The Enchanters. It's a paranormal romance about this, I guess, race or type of people that can manipulate the elements. The first book is called Violet Midnight, and it focuses on two people that are destined to be together, Elias and Jane. So yeah, Violet Midnight is book one of The Enchanters by Allie Burke, me. And I am going to read a little bit of it to start. There's a page that kind of defines things, and then there's a prologue. I will say that the majority of my chapters in all my books are very short. That's just how I roll. So these videos are probably going to be pretty short. Maybe some of them will be a little bit longer, but I'll try to do them, often, so you're not left waiting. So let's get started with Violet Midnight. Let's see here. Copyright 2014, Allie Burke. All right. Oh, I also, okay, so here's the quote that starts the book off. It says, "I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day," by Vincent van Gogh, or Vincent van Gogh if you are a Doctor Who fan. All right, so this is a definition page, like I told you guys about. So it starts with witch. Noun, a woman thought to have evil magic powers, mythical. And then enchanter. Noun, a male or female member of society of humans that can control, manipulate, and change the elements, real. So next we have fire. Family name Hadley, color crimson, origin Evelyn, present Eve, Janine, Kate, Elias, and Liam. Wind, family name Clark, color black, origin Salvador, present Louis, Irina, and Daniel. Earth, family name Reed, color emerald, origin Adam, present Nolan, Christian, Evan. And lastly, water, family name Brooks, color violet, origin Lila, present Elizabeth, Annabelle, Jane, and Abby. All right, so here's the prologue. He ran through the tall evergreens, cradling her in his arms, not in the least fazed by the dark of the night. They had walked this trail together so many times before, navigating was not of consequence. She existed. That's all there was. Her body was so cold. She had always felt cool to him, soothing like an evening breeze drifting upon his warm skin, but her temperature was that of ice now, chilling him to his core. He continued through the forest, ignoring the screams of death behind him. The earth's atmosphere threatened the small mountain town with the worst storms imaginable. Thunder roared around him. Trees fell in his path. Large chunks of ice fell from the sky. He leapt, dodged, and ran faster. A massive earthquake loomed below him, ready to strike. Still, he ignored it. The entire world around him could perish in an hour, but he wouldn't care less. His only responsibility lay in his arms. He reached a cliff, its overhang marking the end of the trail. There was a vast lake below it, beckoning to him. He ran at the edge, hopping down from the end of the cliff to the soft dirt, and he went around to the small space of shore between the cliff and the trees, hastily racing into the water. He stopped when the water level reached his waist and rested her on the surface. He withdrew his arms from under her, his soul hollowing as she floated away from him. "Jasmine, please help her," he said to no one. "I can't live without her. Please." He swam to the side of the lake where large boulders peeked out of the crystal blue surface. He propped himself onto one of them, using his monstrous upper body strength against gravity. He sat and he waited. Okay, so this is something I wanted to say before I started reading. I haven't actually read out loud since I was like, I don't know, 14, when like the teacher calls on you to like read a part. I think it was To Kill a Mockingbird or something. Yeah, so I don't read professionally. I don't ever read out loud ever. So this is probably gonna be like a learning experience for me, and I appreciate you sticking with me because I'll probably make a lot of mistakes. But yeah, I've never read this book out loud, so I have no idea how it sounds out loud. So I'm listening along with all of you. So yeah, that's the start of Violet Midnight. I will try to make these videos pretty often since, the chapters are so short. But yeah, I hope you liked the first part, and the next video we'll get on to chapter 1. All right, bye.